Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of the Untamed Trail. Today, I've got a few minutes spare. I'm just going to go down, well, I'm at the rocks now. We're just going to have a quick spin for Tailor. Probably 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours if there's a lot around. And yeah, just sort of plug away at them. Super basic fishing. We've got the 9'6" Prevail. I've got that with the 5,000 Twinpower, running 20-pound braid. First lure is a GT Icecream. That is a 2-ounce big dog. Not a big dog, they make bigger. But a 2-ounce one, or what's that, 55 grams, I think. And yeah, it is an absolutely cracking day. I mean, look at that, fantastic. We're going to start by sort of casting into this section over here, and then pulling it back, and then working basically all of this around here. This left-hand side's a bit too rocky at the moment. But yeah, just sort of these big holes, but specifically that sort of little ledge section over there. That is the plan with the GT Icecream. The tip is going to be up and it's going to be scooching across like a little garfish. We're going to have a quick sip of coffee. Yes, this is the world's smallest coffee mug. For those playing at home, that is an 8-ounce. I actually really like it. It's 2 double shots of espresso, fits in there absolutely perfectly, and definitely that gets me going in the morning. So we're going to put the camera down, guys. We're going to, yeah, just go have a fish. We've got, like I said, 90 minutes to 2 hours. So let's get into it, guys. Let's go have some fun. You. Well, that was about 15 minutes of casting non-stop and didn't even get a follow, so we're going to change lures. This is an area that, you know, historically holds Tailor. It's just about getting that right profile for him. So we're going to change lures and hope that that's it and that there's just no Tailor here. So we're going to go... Oh, yeah. One of my favorites. Little X-Wrap Magnum Pro. I think that's a 10 or a 12. Look at that. Yeah, 10 there. Absolutely awesome, nice and chromy, a little bit of black profile on top. I'm pretty sure that weighs, I think that's around that sort of 45, 55 grams again. But yeah, we're gonna sling him out, guys, and hopefully that little bit of extra flash from that silver is gonna do the damage. Let's get into it. Just a little one, guys. I knew they had to be there. I knew they were there. Absolutely stoked. He's about a 35-40 model. We're going to get him unhooked. But I knew they had to be there. Oh, he's unhooked himself. he's gone back in the drink. Oh, I was too busy talking, guys. Oh yeah, it was about that sort of 35-40 centimetre mark. So we're going to get back in there. Yeah, that's why I'm a big proponent of changing lures. If something hasn't worked and you've put in a decent bit of time for it, especially for Tailor, and especially if you know that they're going to be in there, change that lure up, change that profile, change the look of it. I think that was third cast, I think, on the Magnum on the new lure, and bang into him. So we're going to get back in there. Hopefully we can get another one, guys. Let's keep going. God, they hit. I'll make sure I don't swing this one into the water as I'm trying to grab the camera. Another one on the board. He's probably about the same size, probably that 35-40 centimetre marker. We're going to get him off, get a quick little measure, because I want to know how big that other one was. But oh, stoked. God, they hit. They just hit, don't they? Phew. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So gorgeous little model. As I said, this one went, yeah, probably about that 37 mark, a little bit smaller than the last one. We're going to chuck him back in. 3, 2, 1, whee! And away he goes. So absolutely stoked on that, guys. So I'll give you a quick rundown now of basically my retrieval method and what I've been doing here. So as you can see, this section here, to the left of me is super rocky and reefy and just snag city. So what I'm doing basically is going casting into this spot here, so one, and then working it a little bit left. These are all different casts, probably, we'll say 10 casts all along there. So I'll chuck in those 10 casts, and what I'll do for each one of those, I'll keep the same retrieve. So first one, I always just go for a really quick burn, just sort of absolutely whack it in. And then once I've done, you know, right to left or left to right, whatever you want to do, I'll go back to that start point there and start casting there, then there, then there, then there, then there, then there. But then I'll change the retrieve. I'll do a slightly slower retrieve, so the lure actually sinks not on surface, but a little bit subsurface. If that doesn't work, back out there to that starting point, and we'll do a stop pause. And we'll do that for the 10 casts across the line. If that doesn't work, back out, and we'll do sort of a sweeping motion for it. So we'll put in about 40 casts. If none of those has worked, either there's no fish here or the lure isn't working. So then I'll change the lure. You saw that when I started today. I was using the GT Icecream, put in those 40 casts, didn't even get a touch. Like, right, I know historically there are fish here. We should be able to get onto some. Changed it to that X-Wrap, bang out there. I think third cast I hooked the fish, and then probably maybe 15, 20 casts later we caught this little guy. So that is my method. It seems to work pretty well. I like using that for soft plastics and everything like that as well. I feel like it's just the best way to cover ground with different retrieves, and you know sort of logically in your head what you're doing and where you're up to. So that way too, if something does work and that one was actually on a slower retrieve, I can go right, I can go back into that same sort of lineup and I can use that slower retrieve and I can see if another one's lurking around. So that's what we're going to do. Going to re-rig, going to have a look at the leader line. We're going to get back in there and probably go for a slower retrieve. Let's go, guys. Hopefully it shows up, but there's a big pot of dolphins just there. That's pretty cool. Probably a pot of, I'd say, close to 40 dolphins just went past. Normally not a good sign. Everything seems to shut down for a little bit when that happens. So yeah, not great in the fishing sense, but it's so awesome to see them like have an ecosystem as cool as that. And like, I mean, that's where I'm casting, and there's these dolphins just cruising past, which is just really so cool. So yeah, might go get a last sip of my coffee and a drink of water, guys, and take 5, and hopefully the system resets in that time and we'll get back into the fishing. Well, that is all for today, gang. It was, I mean, a pretty good day. I spun for about 90 minutes in total, so not a huge session by any means, but just so nice to get down on the rocks on what is just going to be an absolute cracking day. No wind, no swell, just absolutely perfect for spinning, and managed to land 2 Tailor, both about that like 35 to 40 centimeter mark, which was, you know, it's fantastic to be able to come so close to home and be able to spin for them and, you know, get them semi-consistently, I suppose. As soon as that big pot of dolphins came in, though, I just completely shut it down. I didn't get a bite after that. So glad I got here before the dolphins came. But yeah, just, I mean, in terms of just absolute perfection of weather, yeah, this is pretty close to it, guys. So yeah, thanks heaps for watching. Hope you really enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We're getting close to 1,000 now, which is, you know, awesome. I'm lost for words a little bit on that. Can't believe like more than 3 people want to actually watch me fish, so that's really cool. So thanks for all the love and support, guys, and yeah, let's keep it going. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next episode. You.